Good morning, everybody from Costa Rica. As you can see, lovely background. It is real, it's not a picture. You can see the ocean moving in the background if you pay close enough attention, and the trees are moving. So, what to talk about? I could talk about a lot of things. Those of you who know me well know that I can talk about a lot of things. Opinionated little madam, as my mother would say. Just wait for this truck to go by. They've been going by all day. I don't know what they're doing. Not that I really, whatever. Welcome to life. I could start this video, but I'm not going to. It's life as it happens here. Now, I wanted to speak into reintroducing ourselves and showing up as ourselves and really honouring who we are for ourselves and for others, because there are recently, especially this last week, I've had a couple of women. If you saw yesterday's video, you'll have seen one instance here. There was a miscommunication. But where I'm currently staying, there's a woman who's going out of her way to make me feel very uncomfortable, and it's just like, not bothered. I'm moving on anyway. You've got to stay here. You've got wounds. I get that. You don't like another woman coming in and having attention. I get that. I'm just an anomaly. I'm just something sparkly and new in this area. I'm moving on. I'm a redhead in Latin America. I'm going to cause, a little bit of attention. I'm outspoken. And some of the conversations I've been having with some of the locals have been absolutely fascinating. And, it brings out the worst of people. It brings out the very best in most people, but there are a few people where it actually does bring out the bitch in them. And it's sad more than anything that somebody would go out of their way to make somebody else try and feel uncomfortable. Like I said, I move on tomorrow. I'm not really bothered, because when I'm gone, it'll happen to someone else, and when that person's gone, it'll happen to someone else, and this person will just keep doing it. And that in itself is really sad. And here comes a truck. Another one. I'm telling you, I have no idea what they're building down there. But anyway, none of my business. Not my circus, not my monkeys, as they say. And this thing, we've just got to be ourselves. And this is one of the things that I go into with my 7-week author course. And I was like, well, what am I going to talk about on these videos? And am I going to promote my 7-week author course? So I'd be a bit foolish not to, really. Should I promote my books? Well, I do that anyway. And yes, I would like more books. And I am going for 1 million copies of each of my books sold. So if you have not bought them, why not? Go and buy them. dawnbates.com/readers. Or send me a message if you want me to send you a private message in each of the books, and I'll deliver them to you directly. Either way, I have courses and books available. You can also hire me as a speaker. But, it's like, how can I give value through these videos other than just showing up, saying my piece and being inspirational? So I was like, okay, I want to come up with something. And last night I was creating another aspect of this. Oh my gosh. The branch has fallen off this palm trees are dangerous, by the way, people. If you did not know, death by palm tree is a thing. Coconuts fall from trees, and if they hit you on your head, it's game over. And if one of these branches falls and hits you, it's game over. Well, you're seriously going to get some lacerations. So be careful if you buy palm trees. But anyway, as I was saying before the palm tree rudely interrupted us, butterfly. Okay, I want to help you guys stand in your truth, because I know that some people go, oh my God, Dawn, I just wish I had just said what I thought like you did. I wish I could write like you. I have people read my books and say, I'm now redoing my manuscript because you've given me the confidence to write from a much deeper, much more vulnerable space. I've realised that my book needs to be completely redone. And my thing is like, okay, well, before you do that, are you playing comparatonitis? Are you writing in your voice, or are you wanting to write in my voice? Because if you're trying to write in my voice, you're not going to get very far. You've got to write in your own voice. You've got to forget about the grammar police. You have got to forget about what everybody else tells you to do, and you have to write from your space. where you are. And so last night I was coming up with this 30-day video challenge where I will go through writing a book with you in 30 days. So if you're interested in that, drop a comment below. Or if you're interested in doing one of my 7-week author courses, one of them is standalone, one of them is part of a live class. And then if you want one-on-one coaching with me, then we can talk about that and how that looks. But the thing is like so many authors or people that are writing copy, they write copy in other people's voices, or they try and be someone they're not. It's a complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. Because you're just going to end up with what we call writer's block. And if you're writing, like someone said to me this morning, you should become a ghostwriter. I don't want to be a ghostwriter. I want my name on my writing. Now, that's not an ego thing. It's just that for me, it's dishonest to be a ghostwriter. Now, I've got a friend who's a ghostwriter and she's absolutely fabulous and I love her. And she knows who she is. And this is something that I've discussed with her before. For me, it's really dishonest to be a ghostwriter because you're writing something and somebody else is taking the credit for that. Now, they may give you lots of content and ideas and a timeline, but you're the one that's actually writing it. And people are shocked that when I tell them that, oh, this book was ghostwritten, that book was ghostwritten. Like, what? They didn't write it themselves, these celebrities that wrote their book. No, these celebrities don't write the books themselves. Very rarely does a celebrity write their own book. They're all written by ghostwriters. Russell Brunson, my friend, the one I was saying, she wrote Russell's book. Russell Brunson didn't write that. And that's the thing. It's like people are so shocked. And it's like, why are you shocked? Writing is a very, very... it's such a beautiful art. It's a sanity check for me. If I don't write every day, I go batshit. I really do. I have to write. Whether it's writing in my journal, whether it's writing a book, whether it's writing an article, writing part of a course, I just have to do it. It's my sanity check. And when I was talking with a young lady that we're discussing her coming on board and doing my emails and my email sequences so that you all, whenever you all email me, like if I don't get back to you, then at least I've got some backup. But also looking at how, what you're looking to learn from me, and whether you're wanting to join my book club or become a part of my launch team, or whether you're interested in certain books or certain courses, then you get sent in the right direction. Because scaling a business is not as easy as some people think. And my friend Amber is going through this process at the moment where it's like, who takes over which emails? You know, who deals with this kind of email and which emails do I deal with? And because some of us, it's getting really windy, as you can tell. I'm just holding onto my phone in case it goes pachoo. But there are some people that we want to speak to directly that, you know, we've been friends with for ages, and we have built that relationship. And I remember when I first started my very first business 20 odd years ago, and I started bringing on team members. Oh no, I want to deal with you, Dawn. I was like, well, you can't deal with me. I'm not dealing with that kind of account anymore. I'm not, and it's just, and sometimes you will lose clients. Sometimes you know, it's just the way it is. If people don't deal with you, then, and you're just not in that space anymore. You're not in that space anymore. Again, it's honouring yourself. It's honouring your sovereignty. It's not allowing other people to impose their ideas upon you. And it's like I say to my children, even if you disagree with me, you have to tell me, or you have to tell, like, Mum, I don't agree with you. I don't want to do that. And here is why I don't want to do it. It's my role to guide you, and it's my guide. Well, actually, I really do want you to do this, and it's because of this that this is the reason I would like you to do it. Give them the understanding and make them understand that they are free to make the choice, because I'm not in control of them. They are their own person. I mean, I do have the eyebrow. I do have the mother look, and I will go, boys, Yeah, very, very serious with it. But this is the thing, it's whether it's your writing, whether it's your business, whether it's who you are, whether it's the conversations you have, whether it's a lifestyle you want to lead, just be yourself. You know, if you want to write a book, write in your voice. Write what you need to write, not what a PR agent or a business coach tells you to write. I don't even tell my authors what to write. It's down to them to write what comes up for them. And I'll go, well, actually, I need to know more. What does this mean? You've written it in American. I'm British. I don't know what that means. And it's really interesting. Something else I say a lot. A lot of British authors start their sentences or their paragraphs with so. It's very British. And we say things like indeed and proper and whilst. So yes, very proper. I just remember the conversation I had with someone yesterday about how I speak is so British, it's so lovely in English, and how I swear posh. Apparently the world needs more Dawn, so we're working on something. But just be yourselves, please. And if you end up around women, this is going out to all the ladies, if you're around women that try and make you feel small or make you feel uncomfortable just because you're bloody brilliant, which is another very English phrase, bloody brilliant, if you are around women, either remove yourself from that situation. Just remove yourself from the situation. And if you can't remove yourself from the situation, consider asking yourself why you can't. Even family you have to move away from. So before my phone blows over, it's so lovely though, having this breeze. I was looking out at the ocean, we'd be like beasting it right now. Got about 25 knots of wind out there. I say beasting it, we'll probably be going about 7 knots. But anyway, I'm not sailing, I'm on land. Oh dear, I need to go sailing. What happened to all the sailors, hey? What happened to all the sailors? Anyway, enough waffle. I've got work to do. So if you're interested in my 7-week author course, interested in coaching, interested in getting your book published, or you want to read my books to be inspired on how to write, go deeper and become more vulnerable, then head on over to dawnbates.com. There's loads of stuff on there. There's podcasts, there's books, there's blogs, articles. There's just loads of stuff on there. Go and have a look. Go and have a nosy. People like to be nosy, don't they? That's why they love social media. Go and have a nosy. If there's anything that takes your fancy, then let me know. Send me a message through the website, dawnbates.com/contact. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I might be on the road. I might be deep in writing. I don't know. But I'll get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, have a bloody brilliant day, love. And I'm in such a playful mood today. Oh, I think it's the sun. I blame the sun. It's got to me. It's just, goodness gracious. It's just too hot. Either that or I've had too much DEET, which is mosquito. It's not alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Can you imagine me on alcohol? Oh my God. Seriously. No, don't. But yes, have a fabulous day. I think today is Friday, so I think it might be a weekend. So you might want to have a really lovely weekend. Happy days. Ciao for now.